I've got people interested in him anyway, so either way. Yeah, because you don't bloody see them, that's the problem. You can't get them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bonnie, not her bum, she will kick you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No worries, you're welcome.
Thank you. Right, there's someone coming down.